Welcome back. My name is Dave, and this is Maccherosati by N-Scale Layout. Today we're going to continue on with the concrete plant. We're not going to finish it today. We're going to save the final look at it next week when it is my 100th video. Which I'm amazed we even got to 100, but here we go. And I want to thank all of those who have subscribed. It really makes me feel like I'm at least reaching a few people with different techniques and types of stuff that you can do. And so for today, what we're going to do is we're going to skin the tower that I added to the Walthers kit. If you remember from if you remember from last week, I said I had bought two different kits: the Walthers Medusa concrete plant, and another one by N-Scale Scenic, I think it was. I'll double check for you. I think I put it in the description last week. Anyway, and I said to myself, well, this doesn't make a lot of sense. There's no way to get stuff from the towers to the building to put it into the trucks, which, by the way, I have cement mixers that I designed and 3D printed. And so what we're going to do today is we're going to skin the tower. The roof is already done. I just have to weather the roof. I'm going to pull the building away, and I'm going to pull, oh, there we go, I'm going to pull this away as well. So for now, we're just going to set the tower, the silos to one side. But I want to show you something. The other thing I realized was that there really wasn't an office for this this concrete plant. So I went ahead and built this little office. Took all of a day. Roof still needs to be textured. I'm going to put glue on here and then some fine grout to simulate a dark gravel, dark roof on top. So this little building has now become the office. And so now what we need to do is put the skins on this. So what I'm going to use here is Eileen's tacky glue. And I'm going to put it on my little silicone pad here. Hold on, excuse me. There we go. So I'm just going to put the Eileen's tacky glue down here like this. And then I've got a brush that's that Home Hardware sells dirt cheap, and it's usually used for putting flux on solder joints. So we're just going to take this, and we're going to, now this is super tacky stuff, like, I mean really tacky. So I did that. That's interesting. I didn't realize it did that. Okay, I'm going to have to figure out why I did that. I put a door in when I didn't think I put a door. But we'll this shouldn't be a long video. What I'm going to do is show you the process of skinning this, and then I'm going to let the Eileen's tacky glue set, and I will then spray paint it to match the rest of the okay, so it's dirt simple. Sheet of styrene goes on, and I'm going to put it down here so that it now I've got these little I think the dollar store calls them decorative clips. So I'm just going to clip here and here to hold it in place so it doesn't slide around. And one on the top as well. Actually, I'm not going to do one on the top. I'm going to do the corners. And that'll be there we go. Now, I'm going to take and you know what I'm going to do? Instead of putting it on there, I'm going to put it on here. So. Grab the brush again. Alright, put the brush over here, which is this one. That's this one here. The siding is from Evergreen, which is the plastic I use almost all the time. And then I do a Q-tip here just to get rid of the extra glue here. Again, get rid of the extra glue. And I got some very, very fine cotton swabs, the really tiny stuff needed for end scale like this. I'm going to take my glasses off because I only need them to see far, and it's not an issue right now. Alright, so let's flip this over. So like I say, we're going to put the glue on here. We're going to let this the glue set up. Shut the cameras off, and once the glue is set up, we will come back and paint it, and then you can see what it looks like painted, sitting attached to the silos. Like I say, we're not going to finish this completely today. It's going to be part of the layout tour, which will be next week's. Essentially, you're going to see all of the progress, all of the models I had done over the life of this channel so far. There we go. Oops. Again, I'm going to take this little Q-tip thingy here and clean up the glue. Same here. Let's just get rid of that. See if I can pick up. Okay. So it's not that, I know it's not that riveting as a video, but yeah. Now this is typically what I do with all my models. If I buy a kit, I never just build a model. I go ahead and I add my own flair and touch to the model. Because, well, I'm just not, the models that Walters makes, I think I said this last week, after a little while they became much of the same all the time, and that kind of annoys me. So that's why I'm always looking for a way to either build an add-on or to scratch build the buildings instead. Walthers does make, I'll go back to this little thing for a second here. Walthers does make a yard office building that's very similar to this. It's a different architecture, but it's basically just a box with windows in it. And I think it costs like $21 or $22. This is all of like $1.50 when you consider all of the bits and pieces. Because I have all of this stuff lying around, so it's not like I'm running out to buy all of the stuff all the time. Okay. Now I'm gonna, where's the cap for the Eileens? Gotta make sure we put the cap back on bottom. Grab some more of these little pegs. And hold it on there. So, you can see it's now skinned. This is Evergreen's steel siding. It's the same kind of siding that you see on what happened there? It's a little off, but it will survive. I'm just going to go in here. So the Eileen sets up so fast, at least the tackiness of it sets up so fast. I don't know if it actually sets up that quickly. So this should be ready for paint. Now, I just want to talk about a couple of things. There was no roof access to the top of the silos. So when I built the tower, I built it tall enough so when it comes up to the top, there's a door that gets you onto the roof. This door, I have no idea why I put it there, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to build a little platform to go just beside it and stuff. So like I say, this is now ready to go to paint. So what we're going to have is, this is the roof. This is the access. It's a casting that I bought sometime. I was in my box of Greebles, and I went, well, they might want to get to the roof. So we have this little building that sits on top of the roof there. And it's got to be, it is painted just one color right now. I'm going to have to paint the doors and the vents on it so that they appear to be different colors and stuff. So what we're going to do now is we're going to shut everything off, and I'm going to take this over to my paint booth, and we're going to paint this. And once it's dry, we'll come back and I'll give you a quick look at what it looks like. But as I said, the top of this still needs to be done. There's a shaft that goes, sorry, here. There's a shaft that goes up up this side of the building to the roof so that they can move the chemicals and the products from the rail cars to inside the tower. So, like I said, we're going to shut this off for now, and I'll be back in 20 seconds for you guys, and probably an hour or so for me. So we'll stop it here. Oops, my mouse is not playing games with me. Oh, there you are. So I'm going to stop it here, and we're back. It's been about an hour for me, and not more than a few seconds for you. Anyway, I'm just going to give you a quick look at the tower and the silos and everything connected together. I still have to do the roof detail on it up here. I'm still working on that. As always, the Walther's instructions leave a little bit to interpretation, so it may not be exactly the way Walther's decided they wanted it on the top, but it's going to be there. Anyway, so I'm going to switch over here to another camera, and I'm going to give you a spin around here. So, looking at it from this side, this is what the Walther's kit looks like. A shed for the cars, round cars to come in, an elevator to bring the stuff to the top, and then a distribution system at the top of the top of the silos. There are some aluminum doors that need to be attached down here. They're going to be one of the last things that I put on. And so here's the tower. So we have a little garage entrance into the tower at the bottom there. We have grill work at the top. The grill is, I buy stuff that people used for Gundam models. And you can buy all sorts of shapes and sizes and of grills and grates and stuff. So I put some grilling in there so there's some ventilation. There's the opening here is to go to the second building to put stuff in the trucks. And then around the other side of the Evergreen. So when it's all together, I'm just going to take it off the Lazy Susan now. Oops, it's stuck to the Lazy Susan. Put it on too soon after I put the super glue in place. Just put this down here. So this building down here now, I keep forgetting. There we go. Yeah, just like that. Well, and the office is going to go back over in this corner here, just here, like that. We got stuff in the way of blocking the view. I don't think so. I think you can see everything. And I put my glasses on so I can see the monitor and make sure you're seeing the same thing. Yeah, there you go. So that's it for this this video. Like I say, next week is my 100th, and I'm going to spend my week cleaning the layout and getting tools and stuff off it. And I'm going to put some rolling stock out to put out my. I'll put out. You'll be able to see the diesels that I own for Mercaro siding, and they're all here on Central, except for a couple of CP. CP used to come out here and go up to Manitou line, but I don't know when. But at one point they stopped doing that, and they pulled out all of the rails between Espanola and Manitou and Island, Little Current. So, as I say, that's it for today. I want to thank you for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. It doesn't hurt to comment, and it doesn't cost you anything to subscribe, and I really appreciate it. As I say, we're pretty close to 350 subscribers, which is amazing, and I want to thank you all for your support. Once again, take care of yourself, take care of your family, and remember, it's your railroad and you can build it any way you want. Thanks, and I'll see you next week with 100.